27 Digital Now Center. This is Beyond the Forecast with you. Live from the ABC. Live from the ABC 27 Digital Now Center. This is Beyond the Forecast with your most accurate local meteorologists.
Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Brett Thackara here with you. Can everybody hear me? Somebody sent me a message to make sure you can all hear me. Just somebody type it. I want to make sure because I'm having some issues hearing myself. But if you can hear me, we are live here and we are chatting with all of you. And we're going to talk about the weekend because we've got to talk about some snow. We've got to talk about some wind and we've got to talk about some cold. So hopefully you are all hearing what I'm saying here on this Friday. I'm losing my head here, so let's get to it. We're going to start with some snow and a snowy scene here at the Country Club of Harrisburg, and this is a snowy scene and a cloudy one as clouds roll in today ahead of a clipper. We've got snow showers anticipated today, but these could be a little bit wonderful. Thank you, David, Pete. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. I can't hear myself, and sometimes that throws me off, but all is well. Some snow showers today. And these snow showers are not just going to be run-of-the-mill. I do think they could produce some low visibility at times and maybe a coating to an inch. I think it's going to be one of those days where you see it snowing, and it might snow for an hour or two, and we call it snow showers because it doesn't really come from an organized system, and people are like, where did this come from? Well, don't worry, but just be aware of it because you might see a quick inch in some neighborhoods across the region. Frigid and windy this weekend, and wait until you see the winds. I think it's going to be a big deal heading into Saturday morning. But we do get warmer next week. That I can promise you. How warm remains to be seen, but I think we get close to 40 degrees. Here is Waynesboro, the high school in session. The fields are snowy, the skies are cloudy, and we are waiting for a little more snow to develop. Look at Lancaster City down near 8. So it is cold this morning. Temperatures are in the teens, and this is setting the stage for even colder air to come. I do think we can still get near 30, but with these clouds today, it may be kind of difficult, and especially with an Arctic blast. So we've got some snow showers here now. This is sort of round one, and it's pushing into some of our western tier counties. So that's why we were calling for PM snow showers here for most of the week, but I kind of removed that word today because I saw this coming in. I'm not sure any of this will reach the ground just yet, but if it does, expect snow showers off and on throughout the day. So we'll just mention it, a coating to an inch, fluffy snow. In most places, I'm not sure it's going to accumulate much, but just in case, I can just sense that in parts of the region it could get a little hairy at times today. So there you go, 30 degrees. Now tonight, this is the bigger deal with this front. Not the snow, but the cold. It's going to be windy with wind gusts to 45 miles an hour overnight, and it is going to get cold. So here's where the clipper is. Let's zoom out and show you the big circle I've drawn here. The clipper is actually moving through Michigan right now. You can see it swinging south into Utah. Man, I'm having a rough Friday, aren't I? Can't hear, and I'm messing my states up. It's been a long week, and I'm going to be working tomorrow night too, so bear with me. We've got Indiana and Ohio. This is where the clipper's dropping in. You can see it sort of swinging through, and then it's going to sort of turn and move just like this across Pennsylvania later this afternoon. Temperature-wise, these are the current numbers locally. We actually do have some of us getting up into the 20s, like Carlisle and Gettysburg. Meanwhile, Lancaster City having a rough time, only 8. But look at the cold air now. Can you see the leading edge of this front? If not, let me draw it for you. Timmins, the front is already through there. Marquette, it's moving through right now. It's not through Minneapolis or Bismarck yet. This is the core of the cold air, and it is going to be descending upon us here later today and tomorrow. And when it does, you're really going to start to notice it. So snow showers today, again, disorganized, but they're going to be around. And if you look at 3 p.m. this afternoon, it would not surprise me if it's snowing pretty good in spots quickly. Puts down a quick coating to an inch, even at 8 o'clock. It's moving east. The clipper then comes through overnight. We clear things out a bit. Partly cloudy skies tomorrow, very cold, and we're going to keep things cold on Sunday. I expect Sunday to be, as you can see here, mostly sunny, but it is going to be cold. So how much snow? Precision Cast does show over an inch in some of the elevations like Tower City, McConnellsburg, everybody else, just a coating, maybe a quick inch of snow. It's going to be fluffy as it's the leading edge of this colder air. So there could be some accumulation in spots, just a heads up on that. Later today, highs near 30. We may not get there because of the clouds, but certainly upper 20s. And then tonight, here comes the really cold air. Some sub-zero readings tomorrow morning, some low single digits. And believe it or not, this only takes us to 11 degrees. Now, sometimes Precision Cast is a little too bullish with the cold. I still like 17 for a high tomorrow. Either way, we're quibbling. It's going to be very Arctic. Now, the other problem is the winds pick up here tonight. Look at 4 a.m. Starting to see winds over 20 miles an hour. And by tomorrow afternoon, winds are like at 30 to 35 miles an hour. Wind gusts to near 50 miles an hour. This is going to be a problem because it's also going to create some very nasty wind chills. And even into Sunday, it's going to be very blustery. So the winds aren't going anywhere until early next week. Here's the real feel numbers. I can't recall seeing a map this cold locally. Look at Altoona, 30 below. Around here, 20 below. And it stays below zero all day on Saturday, and again Sunday morning, 10 to 20 below with the winds. So it's going to be brutal. If you don't have to go out, don't. Stay inside, put another log on the fire, crank up the wood stove, get cozy. Watch the Olympics, watch the Super Bowl, watch a movie, watch ABC 27. All right, you can see what we've got here. Long-range forecast showing you maybe a mixed event next Wednesday with some sleet over to some rain, but that's really it. Saturday storm, a Valentine's Day event we were looking at, that kind of got wiped from the model. So I would not say we're going into a stormy pattern. I'm just not sure how warm we're going to get. Here's the core of the Arctic air. Notice it's diving south from Canada here this weekend, but it lifts out Monday, and then we start to see some moderation Tuesday and Wednesday here of next week. You can see that right here. It starts to creep its way north. I think we can get close to 40 degrees on Wednesday, but look at what happens at the end of next week. We start to see some colder air dive south again, and it sort of sets up shop just over the northeast. So if that happens, then we probably won't hit 40 degrees. I do see a warming trend, certainly Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday we get cooler again, but rather than hitting 40, rather than going up into the 50s, we thought maybe we could get there. I think we're going to be warmer, more of a steady dose of mid to upper 30s, which is sort of where we should be, just below normal. So it's going to get warmer. It's not going to be as bitterly cold, but I would not call it above average. Coating to an inch today with the snow. Frigid wind chills tomorrow, minus 10 to minus 20. I had to even put that on the 7-day. Windy right through the Super Bowl, and then a wintry mix to rain perhaps by next Wednesday. So I just want to take you through the snow today because, again, this is what I would call a sneaky one. I really don't expect it to be a big deal. But when I say that, if you're driving in it or you get caught in this, look at this little nodule coming through here. This does show maybe some just brief, light, steady snow this evening, and then here comes the Arctic front as the bottom falls out. Again, none of it looks too bad on the NAM, and when we show you the NAM output, notice 0.05 inches. That means about a half inch of snow. It shows a little bit of accumulation. A half inch of snow is a coating, or maybe we get a fluffy inch. So that's about it, but it's not necessarily nothing, and I just want folks to know I have plans tonight. I'm going to be out and about, and I'm going to be prepared. Don't want you to be caught off guard in the event that it gets a little snowy later. Stay in tomorrow morning if you can, because 10 to 20 below wind chills are going to be biting. That's a look at Beyond the Forecast. I hope you have a warm, cozy weekend somewhere, everybody. Thanks for putting up with me. Glad you can hear me. Glad to be with you on this Friday. Enjoy your day. For Beyond the Forecast, I'm meteorologist Brett Thackara.